One Piece Bounty Rush.
Good days and hello everyone, my name is AG and welcome back to another episode of One Piece Bounty Rush. So, there is a lot of debate and discussion if RED Film Shanks gonna be released, who is the character that gonna be alongside him. So guys, I have 3 contender for the character that gonna be released alongside Shanks. So the first one is Yasuo. So the second one will be Lakiru, and the final one is the vice captain, Ben Beckman of Red Hair Pirates, due to their appearance in One Piece world via anime and manga. So all the 3 guys that I mentioned, they have their own haki, which is I think all of these characters could have the tremor status inflicted because of their haki. And we all knew that all the Red Hair Pirates members do not own the devil fruits. All of them are master in haki, which is, I think, tremor status inflicted could have in their traits. So we're gonna start with the first one. Our first contender is Yasuo. So guys, as we all knew that Yasuo is one of the Red Hair Pirates members that have the more appearance in or screen time in One Piece world, where he has been introduced as the Usopp's fathers. Also, Yasuo is the sniper of Red Hair Pirates crew, and believe it or not, Yasuo has his first version of him in the game. So this is the character. So the first version of Yasuo is the Green Runner, and for this Yasuo, I do believe that he could possibly be a runner or getter terms of Japanese player. He could be a runner, and the element that he gonna be is the red element, which is the same class as his son Usopp. So for this Yasuo trait, I just want him to be like a better version of Izo, where for his trait I do have for him is capturing speed, recover HP when capturing flags, pretty standard for all a runner in the game. And also it can increase damage up to 50% via crit occur. I think we still do not have a runner in the red element that have a crits except for Zoro. And I do personally think that if he's got the crit streak in his streak, right, it could put the different things on him, and it will be looks interesting. And I think Yasuo gonna be pretty awesome and pretty deadly. And for his basic attack, I think it's similar to Izo or Usopp, but he has the crits, and I think for his basic attack, it's like a movable when attacking the enemy, just like a Boa Hancock, the attacker, or the blue element Boa. So this could be the great idea for Yasuo for his basic attacks. And for his skill, right? So for his skill 1 is a long range with multiple hit attacks. Last hit has a knockback effects. And for his skill 2, long range attack but has a tremor and increased damage when enemy inflicted with tremor. So as I said before, all the superiors of Red Hair Pirates member have their master in their own haki. I think tremor is the best, is the reasonable status inflicted that they could have. So I think that's it for Yasuo trait and skill. So what do you think about it? Maybe you have the different opinions, so just let me know. Alright guys, on our second contender, it could be Lakiru. So as we all knew that Lakiru has also have a more screen time for Red Hair Pirates member, Remember when he first introduced in the One Piece world, where he killed the mountain bandit guys who point the gun towards Shanks, and this guy appearance, he loved to eat the meat, and he's one of the biggest red hair pirates member in the game, in the One Piece world. And I do believe that if Lakiru gonna be released, he gonna be defender, because of we lack of defender in the green element, and the element, of course, it gonna be green for him. I think it's more suitable for him, as we all knew that his appearance, he's always wear the striped shirts, green and white. Alright guys, now move on to his trade. For his trade, recover HP when hit the enemy, just like Green Mihawk. It could be cool. 50% chance nullify status inflicted, just like General Frankie, because there's a lot of status inflicted character in the game right now. Also, reduce damage received 30% when in his own treasure. Change knockback to down effect when in his own treasure. Recover HP 6% when knocked back an enemy. Recover HP by 20% when being knocked back, just like Red Kid. I think this could be the best for him. And for his basic attack, I'm just gonna put him just like similar to Queen the Plug, where he has a knockback on the last hit of his basic attacks. So with this kind of trade and basic attack, I think he could be the second best, or the second best defender for the green element. I think the first gonna be Cypher. So for his skill 1, charge attacks and controllable movement, just like Jack the Drought, where he can transform or roll just like a bowling ball, and has a tremor on the last hit, resist stagger, and get the invisibility for a set period of time. I mean, like when he's using his skill, I think he get the invisibility for 2 seconds or 3 seconds. That could be good. And for his skill 2, just like Queen the Plug, where he can recover HP, and it can increase attack and defense buff for 10 seconds. So that's my idea for Lakiru. Alright guys, now on to our last contender for a character that could be released alongside RED Film Shanks, which is the vice captain of Red Hair Pirates. So he's the one of the coolest character in One Piece, or in the Red Hair Pirates member, where he's always calm, and I think he has been revealed that he has the Conquer Haki. For Ben, right, I think the class that he could be is the attacker, and the element that I'm gonna put on him is the blue. I don't want to waste any time, so let's go for Ben character trait that I gonna put on him. So I'm gonna put the nullifies freeze, because we already have the trait in his event medal. Increase damage when enemy are inflicted with tremor. Recover 6% of HP when enemy inflicted with tremor. Basic attacks, gonna be using his hand and his kick. And the last of basic attack, I think it could be cool if he can gonna swing his gun. And the last hit gonna have the knockback, because of his swing his gun. And I think it's much pretty cool. And for his skill 1, I'm gonna put the counter skill, just like EX Shanks, the blue one, and has a multiple hit, pretty similar to Flower Sword of Vista, which is very cool. And it has the recover HP, 20% recover HP when counter succeed. And for his skill 2, it's kind of like mid-range, but has a tremor status inflicted. So Ben has the optional recover HP when the enemy inflicted with tremor. So guys, that is my prediction. It's not an official. And what you thought about it? What your opinion, and who is the more reasonable to be released alongside RED Film Shanks? If RED Film Shanks gonna be 3.5 anniversary character after Cypher, So for me, personally things, I do believe Ben Beckman have the more opportunity to be released in the game because he has the more screen time compared to Yasuo and Lakiru because of he has the appearance in One Piece episode 1030. So that's why I think it makes sense for Ben to be released in the game. So guys, I think that's it for my prediction for the character that gonna be released alongside RED Film Shanks. So I think with that, I'll see you next time in another episode of One Piece Bounty Rush, and I wish you luck if RED Film Shanks gonna be released. So see ya, bye bye.
ワンピースフィルムレッド